In a world plagued by dull online learning, Topps Tiles knew that finding an engaging learning management system would be a real challenge. Then they came across the learning engagement superheroes, Growth Engineering. We spoke to John Shaw, Topps Tiles Learning and Development Manager, to find out more about their experience, their implementation plan, and how they engage their learners.
Our old system was, there was no interaction there. It was a huge filing cabinet that just had content placed in it which people couldn't find. Reporting wasn't the greatest. And in terms of engaging colleagues, there was very little to engage them, very little scope to improve the system, to make people want to go on there, make people want to do learning and want to improve themselves. And at Topps Tiles, that's really important to us, and the growth engineering system allows that to happen. Engagement was number one. It was about, and what we mean by engagement is wanting people to go on there and share their experiences, share their learning, and create a community at Topps Tiles. So that was really important to us. Secondly, it was about having our content put on there, moving our content across, being able to report on that content, being able to make that content even more interactive than what we'd managed to do on the previous system, which we've achieved. So that was very important to us, and a seamless transition. So when you've already got lots and lots of content on an old system and you want to transfer it over to a new system, it's got to be a seamless transfer with very little impact on day-to-day business, and we achieved that massively. That was a real big thing for us that we did that. We came to learn about growth through people using your system elsewhere in other businesses, and we were impressed by that. So people at Topps had contacts with those businesses, and that's what brought us to you guys. So we brought you in as part of a tender with 2 or 3 other companies, and then you just sold yourselves. I mean, the system sold itself, the interaction sold itself, and we put colleagues in that room with yourselves. And it was our colleagues that chose growth, not us as a company, not as a business decision. That was secondary. The first thing that chose growth engineering was a working group of colleagues that we put in front of you, and you impressed those guys of how this system will interact with them. Implementing the system had its challenges, like it will do with any IT system when you're bringing these in. However, this was as seamless as we could have made it, and the help we had from the team at Growth was brilliant. Every step of the way, helping us move the data across, because we wanted this seamless transaction, and we had the thick end of a decade of information on our old platform that we wanted to transfer across, because you have to, for health and safety reasons, and people, you know, wanting that information if they injure themselves and want to prove we've done the training for them. So we did a couple of trials, and they were brilliant. They worked with 20% of our workforce, and the trial was seamless, and then we just went for it, and we implemented everybody on the 31st of January 2017, all 2,000 users, all 270 odd stores, plus all the warehouse guys, plus all the head office guys, and it all happened in one day, and there was not one glitch. It all went brilliantly. They were very engaged, so we have a number of groups within our workforce, our colleagues. So we have the Facebook generation, the social media generation, and they took to the hub, as we call it, the growth engineering system, like ducks to water. No problems whatsoever. When you first log on to the hub, you have to do a navigation course, and that navigation course talks you through all the features and benefits of the system, how to use it and how to maximise it, and how to become really engaged by it. Once we got everybody doing that particular course, which you had to unlock the hub, everybody's bought into it, and we have very little pushback on using the hub. Everybody's really engaged. The reaction has been phenomenal. It's made us more tech savvy, so we now use the hub as part of the running of the L&D department. So there are obviously certain tasks that have to happen. So we have somebody on the hub who we call the guru. So the guru is an all-seeing super user who interacts with our colleagues, says well done to people when they have achievements, posts pictures, that sort of thing, gets conversations going. So that's one task that's had to change, but that's us working with the hub to maximise the engagement. But now it's actually up to our standards. We have this nice, shiny, amazing LMS that's meant that we've had to improve the standards of everything that we do, because I don't want anything that's not nice and shiny going on our new LMS. So actually the way it's improved the way we work is it's up to our standards. 100%. The experience we've had in helping set up the system, implement the system, the whole journey has been brilliant. The support we've been offered has been brilliant, and the assistance that is always there is great for the whole team. So yes, I would 100%.